Welcome to This Place. Each week we talk with Oregonians about the places they call home. This week we hear from Ariel Cowan, based in Redmond, Oregon.
We're on the east slope of the Cascades, where it is drier. We're in the rain shadow of the mountains, so there's less precipitation here, but it's also higher elevation. And so you see a lot of plants, a lot of trees that are adapted to this drier environment. You see a lot of sagebrush out here, juniper. As you get closer to the mountains, you can also see a lot of ponderosa pine, lodgepole pine, some other tree species that are in mixed conifer forests. And there's a lot of creatures that are adapted to this place. I came here for a fantastic work opportunity. Originally, I was living on the west side of the Cascades, and I had the chance to become a forester here, where I could work directly with landowners on questions they had about how they could manage their properties. And then I transitioned into this position I'm in now, where I am the connector for people, for them to learn about resources on how to be prepared for wildfires, how to learn how to use prescribed fire, and who they can speak to about any of their fire-related questions. I have been a firefighter in previous positions. One that I can think of is the Green Ridge. There were multiple Green Ridge fires, but this one was in 2020. And that was a very wild experience to be on the fire line, to be right there trying to guide a dozer around a wildfire. And it was in the middle of the night. But then at the same time, to speak with, to learn from community members who had a lot at stake, not just their homes and their livelihoods, but their own lives themselves and their animals. And there are countless other fires where I've communicated with community members on how that fear affects them and what they can do. Being on that wildfire and other fires really was a kick in the butt. To see the way the different vegetation burned, the different shrubs burn, the trees burn, how animals were getting out of the way, and then to go back and see that there was resilience there in these natural places, it made me feel like, well, if these places are adapted to fire and can recover, how do we as people recover as well? I'm proud that there are a lot of people living here who are passionate about this place. They're passionate about land stewardship, they're passionate about fire resilience, and that we just need to marry those goals together, those values. I meet people all the time who are really enthusiastic and have a lot of great ideas, and we just need to keep tapping into that energy.
That was Ariel Cowan in Redmond, Oregon. This Place is produced by Oregon Humanities in partnership with the Plan for a Resilient Oregon. This episode was edited by John Richardson and recorded by me, Joni Cabana. To hear more stories from This Place, visit OregonHumanities.org or find the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you find podcasts. Thanks for listening.